everyone, Giovanna Saldana, your Long Island Realtor. So today we'll be going over what you need to start your home buying journey. What do you need to qualify for a house? Before you hire your realtor, what should you already have ready? Okay, so we need three things. We're gonna need income, we're gonna need savings, and we're gonna need credit, right? So I'm gonna go over each aspect so you can fully understand. So first, let's start with income. So I'm in New York. My base is Nassau County, where I primarily help first-time home buyers find a home, and I also help sellers sell their home. Now, for my first-time home buyers, how much income do you need to qualify? Okay, so I will admit we are in New York, right? So we do have to get realistic, especially in Nassau County. The minimum for a house nowadays is going to be $600,000. With that being said, you're going to have to make at least $100,000. And I know what you're thinking. I don't even make that much. How am I going to qualify? I only make $50,000 to $60,000 a year, right? So let's say you have a spouse, your husband, who may also make $50,000 to $60,000 a year, right? Together, you guys make a minimum of $100K. Remember this, there's strength in numbers, okay? And that's gonna be important when it comes down to the numbers, right? So, income. You make $50K, but your husband also makes $50K. Together, you guys make $100K. Now you guys can qualify for that beautiful home in Baldwin or in West Hempstead or Freeport or anywhere in Nassau County that you'd like to be, right? Now you have a higher qualification, even East Meadow. So now what's the next thing that I need to qualify for this home? A good savings account, okay? And what should that look like? Because you're going to have to spend some money here, right? It's going to be your first investment, your first house, and you need to know how much you need to have already saved up. So your minimum savings account that I recommend for your down payment and closing costs, don't forget the closing costs, is going to be at least $50,000. I know what you're thinking. Wait, hold on, Giovanna. I don't have $50,000 in my savings account yet, okay? But remember what I said, there's strength in numbers, right? So let's go back to your spouse or your family member, okay? You have $25,000 in your savings account. Your husband or your family member may have $20,000 in their savings account. Now we can also try to apply for some grants, right? And we'll get into that in the next video, so make sure you subscribe, right? And there's also different ways that I get a little creative with my first-time home buyers to get them a seller's concession. And I'll describe what a seller's concession is in the next video. It's very important, okay? So make sure you subscribe. So there are ways that we get creative, but you want to have at least a minimum of $50,000 in your savings account for your first home, okay? Now, third, what is the third thing that is important when trying to qualify for your first home? Credits. Yes. So the minimum credit score needed for a first-time home buyer is 580. Now, of course, the higher your credit score is, the lower your interest rate will be. So your mortgage payment will essentially be more affordable for you. Okay? So interest rates have decreased recently, right? I know 2 years ago, interest rates were around 7 to 8%. Now we're looking at interest rates that are around 6%. So it definitely took a great dip, making it a little bit more affordable for us in New York. So definitely, if you have been thinking about owning a home, right now might be an amazing opportunity for you, because we are towards the end of the year and the market is more so in a buyer's market during this time. So you might want to take advantage of it, okay? Now, make sure you subscribe, because we just went over the 3 most important facts that you need to get started on your home ownership journey. This is your homework before we meet, okay? Remember, we need income, we need a good savings account, and we need credits. The higher your credit score, the lower your interest rate, right? So I'll give you a quick bonus on this one. A mortgage is made up of 4 things. Your principal, which is the amount that you pay for the house. Your interest rate, which is how much the bank charges for the money that they're lending you, right? Because people don't just give you $500,000 for free, right? There's interest that comes with that, okay? Then we're gonna do the taxes. Now, another great tip, if you're looking to buy in Long Island, New York, compared to Queens, the taxes are very different. That's why it's important that you meet with your realtor before you start looking for homes, right? Because we're gonna help you navigate to know which towns are more affordable for you, and that makes sense essentially, because the taxes in Queens can range anywhere from $3,000 to $6,000, whereas Long Island, the taxes will range anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000, and that's gonna make a great difference, a big difference on your mortgage payment. So that's important, okay? Now, the last one is insurance. Essentially, the bank, you're going to need, if you're putting down less than 20% on a home, you're going to need mortgage insurance, okay? The bank is going to require that, so that's important. Your mortgage payment is made up of these 4 things, okay? So that was a little bonus. Make sure you subscribe for the next video so we can talk about the next steps of your home buying journey. It's your girl Giovanna Saldana, and stay tuned, and I'm here to help you get your first home. This is an amazing process.